Right. Okay. Double Dragon Revive, more going on. I saw some gameplay that Brawlers Avenue has posted. We looked at some on stream before. I did record it as a video as well, and I was going to put it out to the people who missed the stream, but the video quality wasn't great. Anyway, this one is the Jimmy Lee one. We watched Billy Lee before. This is the Jimmy Lee one. The game surprisingly looks a bit better than I thought. Now, is it fully sold me to like, this is going to be a great beat 'em up? No, it hasn't. But I'm going to keep watching gameplay and, you know, having a look and breaking it down. This is 15 minutes long. I'm not going to watch the whole 15 minutes. This is from TGS, by the way. Yeah, I won't watch the whole 15 minutes. Looks like we've got some palette swaps with Jimmy and Billy as well, which is very interesting. Very interesting. Decent little additive. Decent. Decent. The black jacket one looks dope. There was a black jacket one there just a minute ago. That looks dope. Where the main part of the jacket was black. All right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. This is a little stage select. It shows that there's two different attack buttons as well in this game, which I thought it would be. Alright, let's have a look at this gameplay again. Okay. I really don't like the side-scrolling 3D space, man. I'm not a fan of it. I don't think it works. I always feel side-scrolling should just be 2D on a 2D plane, and they shouldn't give you the walk up diagonal axis. I think it's really weird, but you know, and you never know until you really play it. One thing I will say though, the gameplay does look a lot more fluid than I thought it would be. Still a bit clunky, but I thought it would be worse. No. That little special DP thing is kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. That little special DP thing from Jimmy is cool. I want to see some juggles. Hopefully there are some juggles, man. Sometimes the player who's playing doesn't do the game justice. Let's see some juggles. Let me forward this a little bit. Oh, okay, tutorial phase. All right, let's see some juggles. A lot of wall takedowns and stuff, or wall attacks with a little animation, which is kind of cool. That's cool. See, now that should have been followed up. As soon as he done that back throw, that should have been followed up. Nice little slide. Don't know where you're aiming. Oi! Oi! Yeah, that looks cold. That looks cold. That looks like a star move, you'd say, from Streets. Graphically, meh. Looks like this could be run easily on the PS3. Or let's say early PS4 graphics. But let's have a look at this. This is a boss. This is a small, like a mini boss fight. Come on, let's forward it a bit. Why you just dashed the weapon at him? Oh, he's dead. That was not a boss fight then. He's just a different enemy. Hey, juggle now. See, he tried to juggle, but he missed. But I didn't know if it's because the enemy was dead. I hear it. I do feel the impact of the hits as well. They're not too bad. He could definitely jump off the basketball hoop because it keeps lighting up. They need to show some two-player action as well. Where the life bars is though, it does look like it could be 4-player, but I highly doubt it's 4-player though. Definite 2-player online probably. Don't know if that's confirmed yet. See, now you've done that launcher, you want to juggle here, but the enemy's dead. Like, all right, let's forward it a bit. Let's forward it a bit and see what's happening here. It seems like 1, 2, 3 knockdown. Oh, Tatsu, then juggle. We need the beat 'em up players to get. You put him in the fridge. We need the beat 'em up players to get their hands on this, man. We need the beat 'em up players to get their hands on this. See what it's really like. No, missed. This game, it just feels like it's going to have one of the most hugest targeting issues, man. Nice little Tatsu. Yeah, finish him with the thingy move. Yeah, I can tell that there's just going to be a horrible targeting issue in this game. Because it's got that old school PS1 beat 'em up type thing. Now, not like the beat 'em ups were bad, but it's just like I can just see it. They had really bad targeting issues in those games because of the 3D space and adding the diagonal axes and that, and being able to walk towards the screen instead of keeping it side-scrolling where we move up and down like this or slightly diagonal. Do you know what I mean? Like how Streets works, basically. Ropa! Guy with a bat. I'm gonna hit you. Oi! See, that's the juggle. Now I should be able to follow up. After that wall bounce, should definitely be able to follow up. I don't know whether it's the player or the game. Not sure yet. That's why we need to see some beat 'em up guys get their hands on it. Oh, that Tatsu is so sick though. Can't lie, I like that Tatsu. Ah, he's dazed. More? More? No, it looks like it's just a knockdown and that's it. Throw it. Lovely. Throw it again. Okay, so you're not invincible when you're doing that. No. You're trying to jump at the wall. That blocking as well, man. Is that a little dodge? It looks like there was a little hop dodge. So you can't jump out of that. You died. Okay. Okay. I think I've seen enough of this gameplay. Revive. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think of this. I don't know. I just think, why is it on that type of 3D plane? Just make it normal side scrolling. Normal side scrolling juggle. Guys, it's so simple. Simple ways to make a beat 'em up and make it good, in my opinion. You can make it 3D like this, fine, but normal side scrolling. None of this extra diagonal run and I can look at the camera this way and I can do none of that. Forget that. Normal side scrolling, yeah? Up, down, left, right axis. You can walk diagonally up, but you're walking straight and stuff. You know what I mean? Just like how Streets works. Yeah, that's fine. That's the first part. Second of all, add combat. Great combat. Great combat is your best friend. Great combat means interesting game and adds more replay value and it's less repetitive because you've got great combat and great options. Actually, that's the next part. Great options in combat. Take some of the premises from fighting games and put them in beat 'em ups to give them great options. If you give the player great options, he's going to want to play more. He's going to try new things. He's going to try different combos and stuff. Give them options. Yeah? That's another way to make a great beat 'em up. When you do a 3D beat 'em up, should always be in the view of Sifu. Should always be in the view of Sleeping Dogs. Should always be in the view of Batman Arkham Knight. Just use those views when you do a 3D beat 'em up. You get me? Why not just explore that? That's using the whole 3D. Use those views, please. It just makes more sense. You know what I mean? When you do side-scrolling, keep it side-scrolling 2D. Just do that. We don't need to try and complicate the two and add too much to the two. We don't need to. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you're doing a side-scrolling one, make sure the combat is very, very expressive. Very, very good and has lots of options. Beat 'em up suffer from replay value. After someone completes a beat 'em up once, the normal casual fan will leave. You get me? But when the combat's great, when the bosses are great, when the enemies are great, they'll play more. This at the moment for me ain't got it. It ain't got all of those factors. I see some decent moves, but I don't see no like expressive combos or anything. Especially coming from like, especially an IP coming from Arc System Works, it feels like whoever they give these IPs to for them to make the game, it's just say they go, all right, take it, you guys do whatever you want to do. Just make sure it fits the lore, that's it. Like, guys, you don't need to go in there and have a look at what's going on and put some of your fighting game expertise within these games. Bruv. I don't know about this one. Anyway, look. I usually get by these beat 'em ups anyway. As much as I complain about them or whatever, I buy these beat 'em ups anyway just to try it for myself and see what it's saying. I'll probably do the same with this one. But I'm gonna be honest. Like, from what I'm seeing right now, it's not very promising. It's just not very promising in my opinion. It's not very promising. It doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look like, oh my god, this is one of the worst beat 'em. It doesn't look like that. But it just looks like a very mediocre game. Just a very mediocre game where people will some will buy it because it's Double Dragon. Some will look at it and go, I'm not buying this because I don't like the way it looks. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Nah, gotta do better, man. We gotta do better, man. We gotta do better, man. Beat 'em up devs. Give the game to the beat 'em up guys early, please. Yeah? If you're making a beat 'em up game, please make sure guys like Mr. Din get it. Guys like Flying Kick get it. Yeah? And if you want to go that step further, yeah, right? Or that layer down, yeah? May not know as much as those guys, but that layer down, give the game to me. Yeah? I'll keep it a buck with you and tell you direct. I'll keep it a buck. Yeah? Anyway, my name is Face. That was some more Double Dragon Revive. That's the Jimmy Lee gameplay. Big up Playerz Avenue and that for posting this. And I'm out. Peace.